Implementation overview for the Check Adapt Sentencing Intervention. How we set up the evaluation. The first thing we ask you to do is identify two similar ability classes in Year 7. You then complete the pre-test with both groups and then enter the data into the What Work Teaches platform. This will then randomly allocate one class to the intervention and one to the comparison. The intervention will use the approach for the duration of the trial. The comparison will continue as business as usual. At the end of the trial, both groups will complete the post-assessment test. The data will be inputted into the What Work Teaches platform and an impact report generated. This will then show you how the intervention has worked in your school. If it shows promise, you can then open this up to the comparator class. So let's look at this from a step-by-step planning approach. So step 1, identify similar ability classes to participate in the evaluation from the same year group. Step 2, read through the teacher documentation guidance and download the resources. Step 3, complete the pre-assessment test with both classes, record the marks in the Excel tracker located in the resource folder and input this into the pre-test on the trial wizard. Step 4, using the trial wizard on the What Work Teaches platform, randomly assign classes to the intervention and control group. Record this on the tracker. Step 5, for the intervention class, they will receive the intervention. The control will continue as business as usual for the duration of the trial. Step 6, complete the post-assessment test to both the intervention and control group, record the marks in the Excel tracker located in the resource folder and input this into the post-test on the trial wizard. You'll then complete a short process evaluation survey, click Analyze to generate the report. Check Adapt Sentencing Intervention. The purpose of the intervention is to correct pupils' sentence level misconceptions at the point they arise, before they become embedded in independent writing. Sentence level accuracy is a common barrier to progress in secondary English, and misconceptions around sentence demarcation, sentence forms, and grammar that go unaddressed at Key Stage 3 can become embedded and difficult to correct later. Evidence from the Education Endowment Foundation highlights the value of checking for understanding during teaching and adapting instruction in response, addressing misconceptions as they arise rather than after they have taken hold in pupils' writing. The Check.Adapt sentencing trial was set up to test this approach with Year 7 pupils, using live, in-the-moment, think-aloud modelling to tackle sentence-level errors during usual English lessons. A big thank you to Newcastle Research School for sharing the intervention and the resources for this project. So the intervention is based around the Education Endowment Foundation Check and Adapt. The intervention video has already gone through how to use this in the classroom, but you'll also find a copy of this in the resource folder. In the resource folder, you'll also find a tracking spreadsheet. This document allows you to link anonymized student IDs on the What Work Teaches platform to students in the classes. This ensures that no personalized data goes onto the What Work Teaches platform. The assessment. Pupils complete a baseline writing task to measure sentence level accuracy using simplified AO6 GCSE English language mark scheme scored out of 10. Please record the mark for each learner in the Excel tracker and input this into the What Work Teaches platform. In the resource folder, you will find an outline guide for the assessments, which gives you the pre- and post-assessment tasks. The post-assessment at the end of the trial, the post-assessment is used to retest and measure the impact of the intervention. Again, please record the score for each learner in the Excel tracker and input this into the What Work Teaches platform. Assessment guidance. Complete the assessment under test conditions. It can be completed by the teacher or teaching assistant. Record pre- and post-assessment scores on your tracking spreadsheet and input the anonymized data into the What Work Teaches platform. So that's the end of the guidance on how to set up your evaluation. The next thing to do is to download your research protocol, the resource folder, and then start with the trial wizard.